The whole thing has been a surprise. I mean, none of this was ever planned. When we did the first show, it was just supposed to be one show, be done and go home. And so 30 years later that we're still doing shows is quite a surprise to
To see that we've been around for 30 years. That really doesn't happen in very many theaters. One thing I'm very proud of is that the UTEP Dinner Theater happens to be the only dinner theater in a university setting in the entire nation, which is pretty exciting.
I did my first show in 2008. My first show was Producers, so I got to do a lot in that season. I was in 4th grade and they were having auditions for Annie, and I thought, hey, that's something I've never done before, so I tried it, and instantly it's just been the thing that I love doing most.
I've always loved theater. When I came to UTEP, I came to see a show called Do Black Patent Leather Shoes Really Reflect Up? And I had never been to the theater before. And I loved it. I thought it was very funny and it was well done, and I thought, I want to do that.
This is the place where I felt the most challenged, just in every aspect here in El Paso. There's always something that I've learned from every single show. I love the professional attitude and behavior of the staff, but also of everyone involved. It's just everyone who's here really wants to be a part of it and is a fan of the shows.
I've seen our sets get bigger and better, our costumes more beautiful. We're using all the technology that has come along throughout the years.
It's very professional here, and it's very close-knit, and I have found that it's a family. It really has become a family for me and for my 2 daughters as well.
Fondest memory is kind of the story how I met my husband, because he played in the band. The band used to try to make us break on stage, and they would wear like weird masks and have puppets during their off time and be teasing us on stage, and he was always messing with me, and it just sparked our friendship, and now we're married 5 years later.
My fondest memory is watching my youngest daughter, who's 9 now, when she started this past year, and just seeing her and Phoebe, who's Lisa and Danny's daughter, who are also veteran UDT people, watching them together and bonding like immediately and becoming such close friends. I just thought that was beautiful to see. That next generation.
You know, if you're in any arts group, the dinner theater included, it's a difficult venture to try to do, because you're not guaranteed a profit.
Because like I said, there's audiences for everything. Obviously the audience for musical theater is the largest in the world. For any kind of theater, musical theater sells the most. It's a valid art form. Obviously it's the most popular live theatrical art form in the world.
I think our economy has been a challenge for every theater, not just ours. The economy is definitely a big challenge. The arts are receiving less and less money nationwide for the support of their programs.
Well, they don't help me. All of us work together. I mean, it's a group project. Everyone has been here at least 20 years. Believe me, it's not me. I don't do all this stuff. I mean, if it wasn't for Mike and it wasn't for Jaime and Beverly and Pat and Lisa and all those people, we wouldn't be where we are. I can't choreograph. I can't make a costume. I can't build a set. I can't do any of that. So obviously I can't do it by myself. And like I said, when most people come to our shows and they mention the quality of them, it's usually the quality of everything. Like, I love that set, or boy, the band sounded really good this time, and blah, blah, blah. Well, that's all stuff other people do. I just like coordinate it. I set a schedule, say this is where we're gonna go, blah, blah, blah. They all do all their stuff. So obviously immensely grateful, because like I said, they don't help me, they help the dinner theater. It's a project, it's not me. That's what I tell a lot of people. Even though I founded it and I've been here 30 years, it's not me. It's all of us.